YouTube, it's Leanna, Stars Darkside 21, coming to you guys with an update. So, let's just get right into it. Got a lot to say. I was banded September of 2011. I started out at about 230 pounds. I got down to 135 pounds. And, I like to be in a range between 135, 142, somewhere around there, 145, somewhere. For some reason, it seems like everything just fits better at 142 and under. Things start to get snug once I get past 142. I had a tummy tuck, breast augmentation, muscle repair in December of 2013. When I went in for that surgery, I was 139 pounds. And this week, I am 149 pounds. So I'm 10 pounds up from when I went in for my tummy tuck in December. I took 9 weeks off of work. And when I went back to work, I did 3 weeks of light duty. And, long story short into that, it was really hard to kind of sit at home for 9 weeks and not eat all day long. I had a really hard time with that. Then when I went back to work, the last thing I wanted to do was come home and exercise because my body was not used to being on my feet for 7-8 hours. And so that took a lot out of me. And, I just didn't realize how difficult the recovery was going to be for me after a tummy tuck. The breast, don't really have an issue with that. It's still a little weird because they're under the muscle, so when I use the muscle, it feels weird. But the tummy tuck just kills me. It's so hard to deal with. And my port is just killer. I have so much port pain. And I have muscle repair pain right up above, or right underneath my breast. That top part of the muscle repair just is so painful sometimes. I didn't realize or think I was going to have these issues. And so it's really, really hindered my exercise and, getting back to feeling like normal again. And so I've had a really hard time with that. I've consistently been to the gym, anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. I normally go usually around 4. And, my problem is the how do you say it? I can't think of the word, but how hard I go at it. How, the harder the workout, the more pain I'm in afterwards. And so, it was really tough because I would think I was ready for a nice solid workout. And then the next day I would be in pain, to where I couldn't go to the gym for the next 2 days because I was in pain. And so, it's been really hard getting back to working out again. And so there's that. And then, my eating habits kind of went awry, after my tummy tuck. And then it's been really hard to rein myself back in and control myself. And so I've been having difficulties with that. I've been able to maintain this range, and so, I'm happy for that. But, at the same time, I want to get back, you know, to under 142. And you think, it's only what, 6-7 pounds? It would be oh so easy, but it is oh so not. And I'm really struggling. And I'm struggling in a lot of ways right now. And I'm mentally not in a good place. I've been trying really hard to put on a front. And the last couple weeks, I've really breaking down. And I don't know how to get in a place of good. I'm trying really hard. Work is really, really, really stressing me out. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm giving 110, 120%, and I'm still failing. And it's not to say it's not good enough, but I'm failing even though I'm giving this 110%. There's not much, there's nothing more I can do than what I'm doing, and it's still not enough. And that's been really hard for me to deal with and come to terms with that. I would love to say I'm giving it all I've got, and it is what it is. And I guess I felt that way for a while, and it's still not turning around, and it's just so frustrating. And so that has really been affecting me, and it's put me into a depression. And you add that on top of the one thing that I feel like I can control is food. And I get into a place of, well, forget it, I'm just going to eat this because I want it. And, to tell myself no it's been very difficult. And I feel like I deprive myself of the pleasure or joy of food. And it's the only place I'm able to get pleasure and joy at this moment. And so I'm really struggling with that. And it's been really difficult. And I didn't necessarily see that until a couple days ago. My husband had that epiphany and was like, I really think this is what's going on. And it makes a lot of sense. The one area where I can get enjoyment out of is been food lately. Money's been extremely tight lately. And, normally we would, get out of the house, go somewhere for the weekend, do something fun, and we haven't been able to do that. So I've really had no outlet of just letting go of things. And it's caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and it's caused me to be depressed and want to just kind of curl up and do nothing except for eat. And it's been something I'm really struggling with. And I have support. I have just I guess in a way it's hard for me to admit to my support team that I need help. And I pride myself on being a a go-getter, a strong person, always able to achieve my goals, and to be constantly feeling like I'm failing has been really tough for me to cope with and come to terms with. And I feel like I'm just shutting it out, and I'm ignoring that it's happening, and it's not helping me in any way, if that makes any sense. I'm going to make a part 2